Get off. Get down. Hello, everybody.
Come down, clown.
Gotta bring the chat up on here.
Bring the chat up.
Yeah.
Slacker.
No, I'm not a slacker.
Slacker.
But hello, Liam, if you're still here. I know you said that a while ago. Okay. Try to move the camera back further this time so you guys could see the cats a little better. How's everybody doing? We finally had the time change, so yeah, it's dark now, but it hasn't been dark that long yet. Not since 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is when it was getting dark before, and that was 4 extra hours of darkness. White Storm. Good boy. Probably going to end up with less people in here tonight because Dan and Crystal are live right now too. I try not to walk on other people's feet, but I found out after ours was already scheduled that they're going live tonight, which they don't usually, so that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. It is what it is.
Yep. But it says there's 2 people here, so hello, you 2 people.
What's your plan?
What do you mean, what's my plan?
Yeah, what's your plan?
I'm waiting for people to say something because we'll just sit here if nobody says anything. It's a lot better when people say something that we can reply to.
Yeah.
Yep. Hello, person number 3, whoever you are who just came in.
Kind of a nice day today.
Yeah, at least the sun was out today, and yesterday it was cloudy.
Yeah.
The sun was out today. But it's been really cold, like 18 degrees.
Yeah. It was sunny, but it was definitely chilly out.
Yep.
Poor White Storm.
White Storm wants treats.
They said, leave me alone, let me lick. He said, if you do it right, it can take hours.
Yeah. Time to take a bath, huh, White Storm?
But, yeah. I'm looking forward to the nice weather getting here soon.
Yep, so you can, so we can de-winterize the camper and use it again.
Yeah.
Because to be 100% honest, the camper is way better than this house.
Oh.
Hello, person number 4, whoever you are.
Won't be long and we'll be,
No, he's actually talking tonight. What?
And, well, actually, it won't be that long in the future. We'll be, wanting to get things planted in the garden.
Yeah. Hello, Majestic Vlogs. How are you? We're just chilling out here. We're watching the Andrew Griffith show up until it was time to go live. We watch all kinds of stuff, including old stuff like that, because I grew up watching the reruns.
Yeah, that and MASH and...
Yeah. Found out All in the Family is on MeTV now, but we only pick up MeTV on the antenna like once a year. Pretty bad reception.
Yeah, we do got good new antenna though.
Yeah, because it got blown over so many times it doesn't have any tines or whatever you want to call it sticking out
Yeah,
of
it got
it
busted
anymore.
up from getting blown over, yeah.
All right, Jan Griffith, hello and thank you. And Majestic Vlogs says, I'm good, thank you. Always watch your videos, they're amazing. Just finished cleaning. All right, well, thank you.
Yeah, we just got done doing dishes just a couple minutes ago from dinner tonight.
Majestic Vlog says, it's 1:06 in the morning, just finished cleaning, lol.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's happened to us a lot of times where we were up late cleaning or whatever.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. White Storm. White Storm.
Yeah.
Come here. Come here. Good boy. All the other cats are somewhere else. Oh, Spotted Leaf's on the couch.
So is Buddy.
Oh, and Smokey's on the floor. Come here, Smokey. Come on. Majestic Vlog says, what's your plans for tomorrow? Don't really know yet.
Yeah, I really don't
Nothing
know yet.
special.
Nothing special for sure.
Yeah, they are cute. This is White Storm, this is Smokey. They're brothers. Not from the same litter, but two different litters from the same mother. Yep. Smokey, his birthday is on the 24th. And Spotted Leaf, she's over there. Her birthday is on the 22nd. We have their birthday presents hidden up in the cupboard, so they can't find them. Hi, Katie. How are you doing? Quit taking a bath on camera. You're clean enough.
He says now when it comes to cleaning your junk.
Smokey. But I tried moving the camera back further this time so you guys can hopefully see the cats more. Because putting them on the table is the only way to see them. Katie says, I'm good, enjoyed the sunshine today. Yeah, we liked it too.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was cloudy and snowy, but today it was sunny.
Yeah, sunny
which
but
was
chilly.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, we found out that my sister-in-law is going to try to start our peppers for us this year. Because we grew peppers last year. We got the plants and then they never got peppers and they died. So she seems to know how to do it.
She's got a better green thumb on certain things than I do, so... And they're going to do it, come down and do the gardening thing along with us this year, so...
Katie says, how was the time change for you guys? It really made me sleepy this time. Didn't bother me.
Yeah, it didn't bother me any either.
I'm happy that we had it, because now it won't be dark at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I always feel better after the springtime change.
Yeah, I could care less if they never did do the time change thing. To me, it
Well,
don't
apparently
bother
they're
me.
going to get rid of it, so.
Yeah. I don't see the sense in it, to be honest with you, but that's just me, though.
Yeah, they're working on trying to get rid of it. Arizona never had it in the first place.
Yeah. To me, it just never made sense.
No. But otherwise, we're just chilling out. Don started a fire in the wood stove a little while ago.
Yeah.
He only does it at night now because we're burning wood that we had saved to fix the house with out of the attic of the shed. So.
Yeah. So those are all gone, so.
Yeah, because nobody was selling any firewood.
No, they were, but they was wanting an arm and a leg for the shit.
Yeah, and then you said that nobody was taking orders because they were so behind.
For what we were really looking for, yeah, nobody was taking orders for that.
Yeah, and then there were sawmills that were used to get it from that are closed now forever.
Yeah, where the doors are closed. The owner ran the
It's really hard to get firewood around here right now.
Yeah. Anywhere between $80 to $100 a piece cord.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a bunch of people this last fall that was wanting $100 a piece cord. Just like, really? We burn 3 face cord a month, $300 a month for firewood?
Yep. What? It's not good using space heaters either. They make the power bill insane.
Well, the last bill that we got, by the time we figured it all out, what we would have normally just burned for our normal power bill, and then what we would have spent on firewood, just about worked out that we paid for firewood.
Yeah.
Wasn't that really that big of a difference between if we would have spent some money in firewood or if we would have just spent it on the power bill.
Yeah.
It was pretty close in similarity. It wasn't that far different, that much difference.
Yep.
By the time you sit and break it down, look at the 2 separate bills and figure it all out. It didn't make that big of a difference.
Nope. Otherwise, it's real quiet here tonight.
Yeah, it is.
Belfry Bats, hello. Hello from putrid weather, northern Arizona. Are you still getting a bunch of snow? Because I've heard. I still have the Jackrabbit Trading Post liked on Facebook, and she usually posts photos when it snows.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it still is or not right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure either right now.
It's not much different here right now. 18 degrees. And, we had sun today, but we had snow yesterday. There's still snow all over the ground.
Yeah, we had just light snow.
Punk Skunk says we are getting rain now. Yeah, it's too cold for rain here.
Yeah, too cold for that here.
No. Well, right now it says it's 24 degrees, feels like 18. So, anything that comes down is going to be snow. But we're used to it.
Yeah.
White storm. Yeah, I know what you... As soon as we went live, you jumped up here. I know what you're waiting for. You're getting into a habit, aren't you? No, come up here. Come on. Up here. Kitties. Come on, all you kitties. Come on. Come on. No, up here. Come on. Colby. Come on, Colby. Come on.
Yeah. Well, she didn't come to you for to pick her up. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
She says her rule about attention is no pickups.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, squeaking. Gladly squeaking. That's why her nickname's Squeakers.
Here you go. Get some before there aren't any. Yeah, they love their treats. And they're definitely really cute. As soon as I take down that container, here they come. And they're catnip treats, so they really like them.
Yep, give them their kitty weed.
Yep.
Their kitty weed.
Snack time.
I'm gonna be bouncing off the walls when that shit starts kicking in.
Yeah. Oh, Buddy wants your coffee too now.
At least I don't gotta worry about him blowing his nose in my cup of coffee like Fat Leaf does.
Yeah. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Punk Skunk says, is your cat count at 5 now? They're all so cute. Yep, and they're going to stay at 5 because it seems like for some weird reason, every time we get a 6th cat, somebody passes away. So I guess that's a signal that we should only have 5 cats. Don't need any more than that anyway.
These are funny. And one little tiny piece of crumb there.
Nobody wants it.
Nobody wants it. Right there. Nobody wants it.
No.
You didn't go for it? Oh, you didn't go for it? No. What about you, Fat Leaf? Somebody's gotta eat that crummy. Can't just leave it there, guys.
Nope, crumbs aren't good enough. Nope, away they go now. They're like, all right, we got our treats. Go find something else to do.
Cooley's like, hey, the counter's been off over here. I can actually climb on it.
Yeah. There we go. All done. Yep, Colby's on that other counter now, yawning.
Yeah.
Punk Skunk says we have 5 now. We were at 10 at one point. Yeah, that's too many.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aw. Didn't want you guys knocking that down.
Oh, belly rubbing time.
Yep. Come closer. Right here. Come on. A little closer. There.
Don't knock you in, crybaby it up. She's a crybaby.
Gotta make sure they can see you. What? What are you complaining about?
What don't you complain about? She's a drama queen. She's a drama queen from hell. She's all about that drama.
Yep. She doesn't like the other cats. I mean, they don't fight or anything, but she'll just walk by and smack somebody up top the head, even if they're sound asleep, and then just keep walking.
Yep. Walked up, swat, 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 swat. Then she walked away.
Yeah. And they just look at her like, what the hell?
Yeah, she was just laying there sleeping. Not even looking at her.
No, we didn't watch the Oscars. I don't know if they were idiotic or not. We never watch that stuff. That's boring. We can find a lot better things to watch than that. I don't know what. The only thing I see is that apparently Harrison Ford hugged that kid from Indiana Jones as an adult now, and it's cute. That's the only thing I've seen all over Facebook.
Yeah, I've never really gotten much into watching that stuff. I watched some here and there over the years, but
Yeah.
never really gotten much into it.
Nope, I don't care who wins what. Belfry Bat says, at least I actually saw the best picture this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of that movie they keep talking about. So, apparently if it's as good as they say, we'll have to try to find where to see it. Something about everything everywhere all the time or something like that. It's called.
Excuse me. Well, excuse the birthday pass.
Belfry Bat says you'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can find it somewhere. Because we haven't gone to the theater, and I haven't been to the theater since 2014 by myself. Don't know when Don last was.
I think it was when 8 Mile come out.
That would have been 2000 or 2001, I think. Maybe
Whatever,
2002.
that was the last time I've been to the theaters when that come out, 8 Mile. That was the last time I went.
Punk Skunk says, I hated that movie up until the last 10 minutes, then loved it, LOL. Well, I'll find out. We'll find out eventually. Crazy cat. But yeah, as for the meetup, how does September 9th sound? Because we don't really want to do it on September 3rd when everybody's running around for Labor Day and traffic is horrible. So.
Kind of thinking that on a weekend would be more suitable for a lot of people. You know?
Yeah, but not Labor Day weekend.
No.
Because the traffic is terrible even around here.
But I'm just thinking, just a weekend in general.
Well, yeah, that's what I planned. On a weekend. The 9th is a Saturday. And apparently, there's going to be a big pavilion built there by the time that we have the meetup.
Yeah.
Because somebody from who has something to do with the township board or whatever commented and said there's going to be a big pavilion built there. So if it rains, that'll really help.
Yeah, that would have been Melinda. I got her on my Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known her since I was a kid. But yeah, she plays a role in some of that stuff too.
Jan Griffith says, do you know it's a bad idea to put a little motor oil in my transmission if it's all I have? Oh, if it's a bad idea. I don't know.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Don says no.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Katie says, awesome, the 9th works for us. All right, that sounds good. There were a couple people who said Labor Day weekend, but it seems like it's just asking people to drive in a bunch of traffic, and then it'll be a big headache for everybody. Punk Skunk says, our cat, Cabot, is crying at Spotted Leaf. He thinks it's his long-lost sister. He used to love our tortie. Yeah, that's cute. Lisa says, did you get snow? Yesterday a little bit, but nothing today.
Bit, yeah, it was just like a light dusting that we got yesterday.
Today it was a nice sunny day. Spotted Leaf, come here.
Quit looking at junk.
Come closer, so you're in the picture. Punk Skunk says, pretty sure the 9th is good. We will try our best to make the trip from Arizona. All right, that sounds cool. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Lisa says we got a storm today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we didn't hear.
It'll be fun to go and do that, and anybody that wants to try to walk at catching some fish, they can do that too.
Yeah, but they have to have a fishing license.
Yeah, as long as they got a fishing license, yeah. Well, they know that though.
And not from another state either. You got to go buy a day fishing license from Michigan.
Yeah, but they could go, but they're from another state, they can go and get a 24-hour one.
That's what I said, a day fishing license for Michigan.
Yeah, and I said, yeah, a 24-hour one.
Yes.
Booger. Call you drama queen. Booger.
No, I'll call you a guy who doesn't listen to me.
And I said, yeah, 24-hour license. Drama for the mama.
Jen says, I missed the part about the 9th. What's happening? We're going to have our first YouTube meetup at a park by our house. If you're on our social media, any of it, YouTube, any of it, I made a big post about it. So you can check that out. So it'll be a barbecue.
Yeah, have a barbecue and stuff down there, yeah.
Belfry Bats, how about magnet fishing at the meetup? Yeah, you can do that too.
You can do that too.
Yep. It's all allowed. Don't know what you might find in there.
Yeah, you never know with around there because it used to be a bunch of sawmills that used to be around here.
Yeah.
So you never know what you might find down in there.
Yep.
Because that's how they partially transferred the logs around is in the river.
Yep. Yeah, there used to be that building at the corner there was a sawmill at one point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember reading something about that they had a log jam in there one time and caused the river to overflow. Plugged it up.
Belfry Bats, too bad dead people aren't magnetic. Well, I hope there's no dead people in the Tower Pond. Right?
Yeah, if there was, I'm sure they would have been found by now.
I think that'd make the news or something.
Yeah, that'd make the news, yeah.
Jen says, I'll bring my baked mac and cheese. Yeah, that sounds good.
No, yeah. But yeah, do barbecue down there.
Yep.
For sure. Could always take our cooling stove there just in case it's needed, but I don't think we'll need it, but
yeah.
Just in case you had to throw something on it just to heat something up real quick or whatever, just in case thing.
Yeah. And we can bring our own grill too, which is small, because as far as I know, there's only one grill there. And I don't know how much food we'll be making.
Yeah, we'll have to probably take a grill there. We can always borrow one of Dave's if we had to.
What's wrong with ours?
It's not real huge. But I'm gonna say it all depends on how many people show up.
What kind of grill does Dave have? Propane?
I think his is either way.
Okay, because I don't like propane.
Yeah, I think this is either way.
If you make something on a propane grill, you might as well have made it in the oven in the house.
Yeah.
Because you don't get any barbecue flavor, any grill flavor at all.
A grill flavor. What's that? Yeah.
But yeah, with the magnet, don't know what you might find. Could even find bikes and stuff, I don't know. I know in the Sheboygan River they throw bikes and stuff in there. People have found bikes. But this is a different river. This is the Black River.
Yeah, down in where we'll be, you don't know what you'll find.
Yeah.
It could be anything, you know. Heck, we pulled up pieces of the old railroad.
Yeah. Belfry Bat says, are there any geocaches at Tower Park?
Not that I know of.
No, I don't think so. But there are some in the area, so you can bring, if you have the app, you can bring it up and see where they are.
Yeah.
I don't have it on this phone, so I can't check it. The phone that it's on, that the app is on, is the one that you guys are looking at us through.
Yeah, because I know that where we'll be, there'll be one that's not really too far from there.
Yeah, and there's a little library, free little library there at the park, if you like books.
Yep. Yeah, that's around the front side of the
fire
the firehouse
hall thing.
the fire department.
Yep.
Because the parking lot thing's right behind the fire department. So.
Oh, Fresh Pow Shredder says one on Red Bridge Road. Yeah, we found that one.
Yeah, we did that one.
But the problem with Red Bridge Road is that it's a horrible road to drive down. We barely made it down there.
I recommend if people are going to go and do that one, have at least a truck.
Yeah, or a 4x, an off-road thing.
Yeah.
It's the worst road I've ever seen.
Yeah. Having at least a truck, makes a difference.
But yeah, we did find that one. There's a video on our channel of us finding it. I think if you search our channel for Red Bridge, it'll come up, because I think that's what it's called, is geocaching at Red Bridge or something like that. It's there. Fresh Pow Shredder says, haha, yeah, that was a fun drive in a 4x4. Yeah, well, we took our Impala down that road.
Yeah.
That's not a 4x4. We shouldn't have drove that down there.
Well, we bottomed out in a few spots.
Yeah.
We bottomed out in a few spots. We even had to give the vehicle the fuel a little bit to get through it.
Yeah, it's a long road a long way in there.
And just think we took the nice way in.
Yeah, what, there's even worse?
Oh, yeah. That was a pleasant way that I took you in. I don't think we would have made it if we would have come in the other way.
So they don't, what is that, a private road? They don't bother to grade it or anything?
It's not a private road, it's seasonal. It's a public road, it's a public trail and stuff, but it's not a road, so.
Geez, that's ballsy. Yeah, he took my Buick LeSabre 2-tracking too, in 2015. That's not the kind of thing for that either.
Yeah. Well, can't complain. I remember I ran that Dodge Drive through the fucking mud pit, remember?
Yeah. He'll, it doesn't matter what he's driving, he'll drive it where it shouldn't go.
Oh. Yeah. Blur.
Susan says, I want a free little library in front of my house. Maybe Belfry Bats will help me with that when he comes to Michigan. He's my brother. Yeah, you can do that too.
Take a book, leave a book.
Yeah. On Black River Road between here and Sheboygan, there's a little free library in somebody's front yard. So you can set up your own. You just have to have somebody who knows how to make you the little wooden...
They'll make you a little wooden box.
It looks like a little house with a door and,
Yeah, this has to be well enough made to keep the water out, so...
Yeah.
I know that me and Neil went and loaded up that one down here in Tower that one time.
Yeah, but that was 2019. They must have taken those books out of there by
Yeah,
now.
I know a lot of them aren't there anymore. So.
Yeah. I put my whole entire Twilight book collection in there too. Because I read those once, I liked them. And then I didn't want to read them anymore, so I gave them all away. And it was like immediately the whole thing was grabbed out of there.
Yeah.
But as for the Twilight movies, no, I couldn't even get through them. The books are something different. Belfry Bats, Susan Moss, nobody reads in your neighborhood. Nobody? There's another little free library in Onaway too, by the post office.
Yeah.
Basically all over, everywhere I can think of. But if you want to find them all, you got to do a lot of driving. Like there's one in Atlanta, not Georgia, Michigan, one in Sheboygan, one in Alpena, two on Mackinac Island. I suppose there must be one in Mackinac City. There's one in Onaway, one here in Tower, that one on the way to Sheboygan on Black River Road. There's a lot of them, just right around here.
Take a book, leave a book.
Yeah, but you don't have to leave one either.
Yeah, if you don't got one to leave, yeah.
Yeah.
But just out of respect, if you can leave a book, at least leave one if you can. But if you can't, then just grab one and there you go.
Yeah, and then the one here in Tower, somebody put a knick-knack of little mice in there for some reason. So I brought that home and it's in the cabinet here.
Yeah.
It's like whatever. It's not a book, but somebody will take it.
Yeah. Kitty.
Yeah, spotted leaf. But yep, Spotted Leaf's birthday is the 22nd, and Smokey's is the 24th. They both turned 5. Belfry Bat says the greatest book ever written is entitled Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut. I'll have to look that up. Cat's Cradle, all I think about is that song.
Yeah. Looking like we're going to be able to fill up the garden this year.
Yeah, because Don's brother and his wife are going to plant stuff in our garden and greenhouse too.
Yeah, we're going to all work together and grow a big ass garden. So.
Hello, Michelle. How are you?
I think that's gonna be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Get a big garden going.
Yep.
And have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. And she's going to grow my peppers for me because I failed last year.
Yeah, she's gonna get them started and everything. Yeah, so.
Yeah, they sprouted for me and that was it. Then they died. No peppers. I had Carolina Reaper peppers, jalapenos, habanero peppers, a couple other ones. Nothing. We never got any peppers.
It didn't help that it started so late in the year either. When this is like the time of year to be starting them. So.
Yeah, we didn't start them till what, June?
Yeah. The end of the first week of June. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, yeah, so that's way late.
Yeah.
You know, when you're supposed to be starting them late February, March area.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And we have ghost peppers this year. I'm not going to get any more Carolina Reaper seeds because there was like 5 seeds in the container for $21. Well, those are too expensive. Michelle says, awesome, just enjoying a couple days in New Buffalo. That sounds cool. I don't know where that is. Is it New York or is it somewhere else?
I've heard of it, but I'm not exactly sure where it's at.
You probably just heard of Buffalo, New York.
Probably.
So, Michelle says, how are you guys doing? We're doing good.
They're doing alright.
Just chilling out. How are you doing? Spotted leaf, quit licking.
Yeah, and plus Dave wants to put a thing in the garden too for the pole beans.
Oh, alright.
He goes, yeah, we need to get a thing put up in the garden for the pole beans. I goes, well, I got a chunk of fence. I go, I just need some poles or something to put in. He goes, well, I got some fence posts. I was like, okay, well, I got the fence.
Punk Skunk says, not a big fan of Kurt Vonnegut, but Belfry Bats doesn't like country music, so there you go. We still like each other. Yeah. There are things I like that he doesn't like and vice versa. And Michelle says Michigan. Alright, I've never heard of it. Is it way downstate? Because besides Grand Rapids, Saginaw, Flint, Lansing, Detroit, I don't know anything about downstate. Oh, Ann Arbor. I've heard of Ann Arbor. That's about it. Because we don't go down there a lot. Too much traffic.
Yeah.
The last time we went down there was 2017 for a couple concerts to downtown Detroit. Terrible. I don't want to go to any more concerts in Detroit. It's too insane. Belfry Bat says, have you ever been to a Ripley's Believe It or Not museum?
No.
No, but I would really like to. I see videos of people going to those all the time, but they're all a long way from here.
Yeah. It'd be fun, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It would be definitely fun. Weird kitty.
Of course she's a weird kitty.
But yeah, this summer though, we definitely gotta go to the sinkholes.
Yeah.
That's pretty close here. That's really not that far from here.
Michelle says, we done some videos in Joliet, Illinois on Monday, coming soon. Alright, that sounds fun. Have to check them out.
Yeah. 'Cause I want to check out Shoe Pack and see what's left of the beach. Just because I'm curious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I was there wasn't hardly any of the beach left. It was about all gone.
Belfry Bat said, they had one in Chicago when we lived there. Alright, but Chicago is 9 hours away. I know they have one in either Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and I'd rather go there than Chicago. We used to go to that area for vacation when I was a kid all the time. Michelle says it's close to Gary, Indiana. Okay, yeah, that's way down there. That's even further than we normally go when we do have to go downstate. Spotted Leaf, you're crazy.
Yeah, I'm barely even petting with her and she wanting to bite my hand and stuff. Like, leave me alone.
Yep, she wants all her attention all the time.
No, stay away from my coffee. You ain't putting your nose in it.
Yep, Goofy Cat. Calm down, Goofy Cat.
Yeah.
So when the weather gets better, we're gonna do the state parks and stuff like that around here. We need to make a new video at Mystery Town USA in Mackinac City because they have added 2 new sections since we made our last video. Plus, we have a better camera now than when we made our last video, so we need to make a new one, a better one.
Yep. Yeah. Need to hit up Mackinac Port too.
Yeah. Heidi says, I've been living in, you mean Hershey? Hershey, Michigan, of just 300 people, and I travel for work. I'm in Oklahoma City today and can't stand all the people missing Michigan. Yeah, I can imagine. Because when I went to work at the Grand Canyon when I was 19, I went through Oklahoma City on the bus, and that was huge. Huge city.
Yep, you wouldn't catch me there.
Yeah.
At least not driving and stuff.
No, I was on the Greyhound.
No, yeah. You get
And then when I actually drove out there, I found the bypass or whatever.
Yeah, you get me in a big town where there's a lot of people and I don't know exactly where I'm going. I get nervous as a whore in church.
Yeah.
You can get a needle up my ass with a jackhammer if you wanted to.
Michelle says, did you get the job on Mackinac Island? Actually, I decided not to even apply because I got thinking about it, and it would be 6 months from May through October. Some of them April even, depending on who would have hired me, where I would be living up there on the island in employee housing. I can't see Don. I can't see the cats. Don would be down here all by himself. The cats would forget who I am. So I decided that whatever, it was all right when I was 19 and 20 years old, but now at 47 it's a different story.
47.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you're old as dirt.
So are you. You're 45. It's not that big of a difference. We're only a year and 5 months apart.
I'm only 45 hours old. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But yeah, it would have been all right to work up there, but I wouldn't have been able to see anybody for a half a year.
Boy, she's just no fun to pick on.
Well, you're not supposed to pick on her.
Well, I try to pick on her, and she just ignores me.
It's too hot for this hoodie. When we have the wood stove on, it's running. It's really hot. But when we only have the heaters, then it's cold in here. Right? Right?
Make up your mind. One or the other. Make up your mind. Are you going through menopause?
Michelle says, that's a shame. Sounds like a dream job. Not really a shame for me because I worked there for 3 other seasons earlier in my life. I've done it. I've experienced it. So, it is a dream job though. And you meet people from all over the world who come to work there. And you don't have to worry about traffic.
Yeah, just gotta worry about getting run over by a horse. Or a mad pedal bike person.
Only if you're dumb and don't look where you're going. That's why you don't walk down the middle of the street on Mackinac Island. It's not Disney World.
Yeah, you either get ran over by a horse
walk
or
on the
a pedal bike.
sidewalks. Belfry Bet says, we boxed up some stuff from our shed, sending it out to you tomorrow. All right, cool.
Oh, all right.
Looking forward to that, and we'll leave it alone, and we won't open it until the next live stream, if it gets here by then.
Yeah.
Sometimes the post office is slow, but we'll find out. We won't cheat.
Nope, no cheating.
Heidi says, being away from the people you love is the hardest part of traveling for work for sure. It makes you like them more, though, when you're away from them. I know, but 6 months of yuck.
Well,
Mackinac Island is only 36 miles away, but when you work there, you have to live in employee housing and stay on the island. And you don't go home until your season is up.
Yeah, well, I left you behind before.
Not for 6 months, for 3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 days.
Yeah, when you had to travel with your brother.
Yeah? Or...
And
Colorado is more than 3 or 4 days.
Hemstermander says, "Do you guys like euchre? I don't know how to play euchre. Do you?"
Euchre?
Yeah.
Nope, never played euchre.
No, we don't know how to play euchre. Michelle says it was cold on Monday and windy in Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, it's really cold here too. We had sun today, but it's only, now it's 23 degrees. With, I don't know what the feels like is right now. Hold on.
Well, I know we had the sun, but it still felt cold.
Yeah.
But it looked nice though.
It doesn't tell me on here. But it's 23 actual degrees, and then it's always something colder for the feels like temperature.
Yeah.
Punk Skunk says, "I love euchre." Well, teach us, when you come to the meetup, teach us how to play, I guess. I don't know. I don't have no idea how to play that. I've heard of it my whole life, never tried to play it.
I've been around people that played it, but I never really paid attention.
Belfry Bats. Don could get a job on Mackinac as a car mechanic. Oh, wait.
Yeah, maybe as a horse.
He could actually, though, because they have an ambulance, a fire truck, and a police SUV.
Yeah, but the thing
However,
is they're
how
parked more
often
than
is
they're
that?
driven.
Yeah, how often are they going to break down?
Yeah, exactly, because they're parked more than they're driven.
Yeah.
Because, because they just got to have those 3 things there for emergencies and that's
Yeah, and they
it.
stay put away unless they're needed.
Yep, they stay, exactly. They don't pull them
But
up.
they do not sacrifice people's safety.
No, because they can't.
No. And they have a medical center with a hospital in it and an ER and everything else. So.
Yeah, because they got to have all that, yeah.
Yeah, that stays open all year.
They got to have some sort of, emergency medical care there. Because not going to get someone to the hospital right away on an island.
No. Sometimes they have to send the helicopter there if something bad enough happened, though.
Yeah.
You hear about that once in a while.
Yep.
Punk Skunk says, "Euchre is a very Michigan card game, and Clay Banks loves euchre." I don't know, the chance just never came up to learn it.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you a thing about it. I think it's played with cards. I think.
I've been around people that played it, but I've never.
I know how to play poker.
Learned how to play it. Poker.
Yeah.
What kind of poker?
Poker? I don't know.
Poker. Poker face.
Hemstermander says it seems like it is more of an east side of Michigan thing, but yeah, I can find people in Grand Rapids who play. Punk Skunk says Don could drive a horse carriage. Yeah, he actually could, and so could I. Because when they hire you, they say no experience necessary, we'll train you. But I don't know if that's what I would want to deal with. When I worked on the island, it was in restaurants, not with the horses.
The horses that are there, they're already pretty much well trained and everything. They pretty much do all the work. These guys basically sit there with a finger in your nose.
How do you know?
How do I know?
You have no idea.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about driving those carriages and
They
drays
just
and
go,
stuff.
eek, and then they go.
No, I don't think so.
If they run someone over, you just keep on going.
Yeah, okay.
It's okay, Tino. If they ran you over, I'd keep going too.
Sure.
It would be just like a bump in the road.
Yeah.
Yep. I would just tell you to get up and rub it off. Shake it off, Tennille. Shake it off. You'll be fine. Just shake it off.
Well, okay then. But I do know you have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and start taking care of your horses. I'm not that kind of a morning person.
Yeah, to make sure that they're all ready for
Yeah,
the day
and you have to wash them and feed them and brush them and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've read about it. When those people who are working with the horses get hired, they get given 2 horses that are their horses all summer, and everything about them is that person's responsibility for the whole time they're working there.
Mm-hmm. Gotta take care of them.
Yep. You don't just drive them around. You even have to give them their bath.
Mm-hmm. feed them, water them, grain them.
Yeah, the only thing you don't have to do is vet care because they have vets for that.
And they probably got someone that does all the shoeing and nail trimming and
there's
stuff.
somebody that does the shoes.
Cause yeah, I've had horses, but I've never had to deal with clipping their hooves and stuff like that. I always had someone that knew what they're doing do it.
Heidi says, I love card games. Do you play Skip Bow? I used to play that with my aunt when I was in high school. I need a refresher course on it, but yeah, I used to know how to play it. And we have Uno here.
Rummy. I know how to play Rummy.
Belfry Bat says, have you heard the rodeo song? It's a dirty song that I always heard local bands play when I lived in Michigan. I don't know. I might have, but I don't know just by the title. I'll have to look it up after we're done being live so I don't get a copyright and play it and see if I recognize it, because I might. I've heard a lot of dirty songs like that around here.
There's one that I get a kick out of. That's the one that where Ron Cole sings "Go Back to Tower and Be Another Horse's Ass" or whatever the line goes.
That's it. I'm gonna go back to Tower and be another horse's ass.
Yep.
But Jen says, my cousin called and talked to me for the last 20 minutes. What did I miss? Not a whole lot. We're just talking about euchre and how we don't know how to play. Michelle says, I stick to bike rental. Yeah, I like to take my own bike because it's cheaper that way and it's your bike. But you have to make sure you take a bike lock or the employees will borrow your bike. Take it to go drive it to, ride it to work and then dump it on the ground, and then it has to take you and the police forever to find it. So take a lock. Yeah. Even if you rented one, take a lock, because you can get in trouble if somebody stole it while you were renting it.
Yep. Lock it up some way, shape,
yeah, but don't lock it to light posts. Don't lock it to those hitching posts. Don't lock it to anything but itself. That's one of the city ordinances, that you can't lock bikes all over the place to stuff.
Well, what you do is you get a chain just yay long and wrap it up in between the tire and the frame of the body in a way to where the tire can't spin, and no one ain't gonna take it.
Yeah, like in your video where you went to Mackinac Island and you locked your bike to that hitching post outside the church. That's technically against city ordinance. You can only lock your bikes to themselves.
Yeah, like we did when we went.
Yeah. They can impound it if a police officer who's in a bad enough mood comes along.
Yeah, they can if you catch one in a bad mood, yeah.
Belfry Bat says, Don would love a filthy country singer called Wheeler Walker Jr.
Willie Walker Jr.?
Wheeler.
A Wheeler?
You're not Willie, Wheeler.
They don't got the itty bitty titty song. I don't know who sings it or anything, but the itty bitty titty song.
How does it go? What's the main line that you love so much or whatever?
If you want to find yourself a girl with an itty bitty kitty, you got to find yourself a girl with itty bitty titties.
Well, you'll have to put those words into Google sometime and see what song it is.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll have to look up Wheeler Walker Jr.
The itty bitty titty song. Yep. Pretty funny.
Wasn't that from a movie though? Didn't I hear that in a movie?
Nope. Because you looked it up before I told you about it. And that's probably where you're hearing it from.
Maybe. There's the train clock, if anybody's wondering what that is. It's like a bird clock. We have a bird clock on the other side of the room. On this side of the room, we have a train clock that plays a different train sound every hour. Belfry Bat says that's a Disney song compared to old Wheeler Walker Jr.
Oh, the itty bitty titty song?
Yeah. What's that song that I forgot my dad played it for me when he was still alive, and he thought it was so funny. something about all guys want are loose shoes and tight pussy or something like that. And it was from a long, long time ago, like the 30s or something. And he thought that it was hilarious because the guy was getting away with singing stuff like that way back then.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that one back up too.
Things people got away with way back then.
Not normally. They get away with that stuff more now than they did back in the 30s.
Well, I think they would be able to get away with meaner shit back then.
Meaner?
Yeah, meaner stuff. Like pulling somebody's pants down their knees and laughing about it, and then everybody just thinks it's a big joke.
Yeah.
Do it nowadays. Oh, heaven forbid, you defend somebody.
Yeah. I'm trying to find that song now. It's not easy. Oh, Alex Chilton. I think. No, maybe not. Oh, okay. The song is called A Tight Pussy, Loose Shoes, and a Warm Place to Shit. And it's by G.T. Walls. So there you go. There's something to Google. My dad thought that was hilarious. Hello, Samantha. How are you doing? Golden Face 30 says, do you guys know the alligator dance? It's a dance people used to do at weddings to taking care of business. Nope, I haven't heard of that.
Nope.
Yep, there's a lot of weird songs out there.
Yeah, there is. A lot of weird songs and a lot of people's funny ways of thinking about things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You used to tell me that I had a funny way of thinking about everything all the time. What's
do.
so funny?
Still do. See? You're laughing. What's so funny about that? Booger.
Jen says alligator dance was a Michigan thing. Yeah, I don't know it. And I've never danced. Besides slow dancing, I've never danced. I refuse. No way. So what are your plans for the week? Nothing?
I know I gotta dig around in that closet in there and find all them vegetable seeds.
Oh,
seeds
yeah.
and stuff for Angie.
Yeah, because my sister-in-law is going to get those pepper seeds started for me because, like I said, it was a big failure last year.
Well, it didn't help that they were so late in the year, and I tried
Yeah.
telling you that.
And this year, instead of Carolina Reaper peppers, we have ghost peppers, along with the jalapenos and habaneros and whatever else from last year.
Yeah, so.
I wanted to make different homemade salsas out of it, but none of my peppers grew last year.
So, yeah. Hoping to have a big old variety of stuff going this year. The way,
Yeah.
as long as things go right, we should.
Yeah.
I know Angie's all excited about it.
Heidi says, have you had a ghost pepper before? Not straight out, but I have had ghost pepper cheese from Meijer. It's good. And we tried Carolina Reaper beef jerky. There's a video on our channel of that. That stuff's really hot. The recipe that I have for the Carolina Reapers that I tried to grow last year said, for the whole batch of salsa, only use half a pepper. And they're only like this big around.
And they're small peppers to begin with.
Yeah, so they're really hot. And I guess ghost peppers are supposed to be one step below in hotness. So the ghost peppers are going to be really hot too.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. Andy's all excited. She was like, "How big is the greenhouse?" I goes 10 foot by 40 foot. I lit right up.
Yeah, because it's 2 greenhouses put together.
Yeah.
So it's real long. And I have to get 2 hanging plants. I mean, I don't have to, but I want to get 2 of those pretty hanging plants from Josie's Corner, the fruit stand on Black River Road in M68. In the spring, before the fruit and vegetables come, she sells flowers, and they're really nice.
Mm.
So, but they'll have to stay in the greenhouse for a long time before it's warm enough for them to go outside.
You know, and then I'll just hang some things out there at the garden, and you can, hang them up somewhere out there,
Yeah, because we hung them by the deck here, and there wasn't enough light. The one I bought last year, and it died.
Yeah, it didn't. It was a full sun plant, and when you put it back where you had it, it's not a full sun spot.
Jan says, "What's the point of eating the hottest peppers if you're diluting them?" Because I don't want to die. I just want to use them to make salsa. I don't want to use them to just eat. Because I don't want to die. They're going to be hot enough.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to see something like that, we can take one of those ghost peppers on one of our live streams or a video or something and just eat it and hope we don't die.
Well, I know I ain't getting flames, so I'm not eating it.
Seeds and all.
The seeds is what really make it hot.
Yeah, nope, seeds and all. Can't get rid of the seeds.
Oh, like I said, I'm not eating it because I ain't getting flames, sorry. I might have been burned at night, but it wasn't last night. It was the night before.
Golden Face 30, I'd watch that. Yeah, anybody would watch that.
Yeah.
It's too bad the Carolina Reapers are so expensive. I'm not paying $21 for 5 seeds again.
No.
And not knowing whether they're going to grow or not. Because when I ordered those pepper seeds, those Carolina Reaper seeds, I expected a pack of seeds, not a pack with 5 little seeds down in the corner. So that was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, and then not even all of them popped up.
Yeah, and then they died before they got peppers. So that's too expensive when you might end up with nothing. Jan, we'll start a GoFundMe. No, not for a pack of pepper seeds. That's silly.
Oh. The way that Andy's talking and with the stuff we're going to be planting too, everything that's going to go in that garden's going to be, should be pretty well jam-packed, pretty full.
Yeah, because I want more corn, I want more watermelons, tomatoes.
Well, I know there's enough corn seed left to plant about an 80-foot row.
Okay.
So. And probably going to be doing about 2 rows of cucumbers.
Yeah, so we can make more pickles.
Yep, of course, going to be doing watermelons. Then there's going to be peppers.
Oh, there's squash.
And there's going to be squash. And there's going to be tomatoes.
What about, like, green onions?
Green onions?
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet. I know Andy's got some seeds for onions. But I think they're for the green onions.
What?
But I think they're for the green onions. You know,
I said green onions.
Yeah, I said I think that Andy has some, and I think that
Oh.
they're for the green onions.
Yeah, green onions are good.
I think we might have like 1 or 2 packs of that ourselves, I think.
Yeah. Golden Face says, jealous of your gardening plans. Our garden sucked last year because our yard is too shady. Maybe we should cut down all our trees. Well, you might miss your trees, though. Maybe you could put your garden in a different place if it's possible. Belfry Bat says, did you ever watch the permed Bob Ross paint pictures of happy little trees, wondrous water, and cozy cabins?
Oh,
Yeah.
happy mistake.
When I was a little kid. I haven't really watched it as an adult. But it used to be on Channel 6, PBS, all the time when I was a kid, and I'd happen to run across it. I know there's a documentary about him too, but I didn't watch that either.
Slap your paintbrush on the leg with the easel that you use for painting on, and say something like,
beat the water out of it or whatever.
Yeah, beat the water out of it.
Or beat it dry.
yeah, beat it dry. That's what it is. Yeah, beat it dry.
But he paints with oil. I don't like oil because it takes 2 weeks to dry. I tried painting with oil when I was in high school, and I painted this wolf, the wolf head. It was sloppy. Such a sloppy mess. And then I had to put it in my closet for 2 weeks, way on the top shelf like this, for the paint to dry. And I had to clean my brushes with turpentine. So I go with acrylic. And I'm thinking about starting to figure out how to do watercolor. But I'm not going to do any more oil.
Oil.
No, because I don't have the control I
Oil.
like. I can't get the details I like.
No. That's why I say, to each their own.
Yeah.
Work with what's easy for you to work with, not somebody else.
Yeah.
That's what makes the world go around, is everybody's good at something different.
Yeah.
So there, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah, well, hey, at least I tried watercolor paint. At least you can't say you don't like something until you tried it.
True.
Belfry Bat says, I love the smell of oil paint. I actually don't really remember much about what it smelled like.
Same here.
Punk Skunk says, I prefer acrylics over oils. Yeah, me too. I'm not big on patience. So I like to be able to paint part of the painting, let it dry in a minute or a few minutes, and then continue on. But with oil, you gotta wait. If you don't want to smear colors into different colors, you gotta wait for 2 weeks in between colors for them to dry. But I'm thinking about trying watercolor because I like that. I tried it in high school. It was all right, but I only painted one rainbow colored zebra and then I didn't do any more. So I should try working with that more.
Yeah.
Punk Skunk says, oil dries faster if you put it out in the sun. Well, for some reason I put it in the top shelf of my closet, so I have a feeling it must have been wintertime. Because I think I would have put it outside if it wasn't wintertime. But I can't remember what time of year it was, because I was 17 years old. So that was a long time ago.
Got a lot going on.
Not really, no. Got cats sleeping all over the place now that we gave them their treats.
Yep.
Draped over everything.
Yeah, and then when we go to bed, then they're going to be running from one end of the house to the other.
Yeah. Usually Smokey and White Storm come to bed with us. The rest keep playing. Then when they're done playing and they come to bed, Smokey and White Storm get up and start playing. Belfry Bats, what's cooler, Crocs or Uggs? I don't know. I have one pair of fake Crocs that I wear in the summer just because flip-flops started hurting my feet. I've never tried Uggs. Samantha says, did y'all get a bunch of snow? Nope.
Nope.
Today it was really sunny, and yesterday there was only like a dusting through the air, and that was about it.
Wouldn't mind having a bunch of rain to get rid of the snow.
Yeah, but then at night it freezes,
So?
and everybody flies off the road into the ditch. But anyway, back to the Crocs thing. I have those fake Crocs, and I wear them just because it's easier for me, because they flip-flops started leaving blisters on my feet for whatever reason. But they are the ugliest things I have ever worn. Every time somebody takes a picture of me and my feet are in the picture, I'm like, oh, those things are so ugly. But in the summer, I like to have something I can just slip on and off. I use flip-flops for all my life. Until last summer when they started leaving blisters on the bottom of my feet for whatever reason. Last summer or the summer before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Punk Skunk says, how's your mom doing? She's doing great. She recovered completely, survived the cancer, got all through it. The doctor does not expect it to come back. So everything's going good. Samantha says, do you have giblets in your Crocs? I don't know what that means. I don't know. Giblets are the guts that you find inside a turkey or chicken. Why would that be in my Crocs and my shoes? What, do you get it?
Apparently you don't.
No, I don't. Punk Skunk says, awesome.
You're funny.
Well, let me in on it. I don't get it.
Well, think about it. Really think about it.
Giblets. Giblets are guts. Like
Yeah.
the neck and the liver and the heart and the gizzard that you find in a little bag in the turkey or the chicken before you bake it.
Yeah.
Why would those be in my shoes?
Because they're Crocs. They're Crocs.
I don't get it.
Then it's not meant to be.
Oh, you're totally wrong. Samantha says giblets are little charms that you stick through the holes of the Crocs. No,
No.
I never even thought about that.
No, they're giblets.
Giblets. I thought you were talking about guts. But no, I just wear those when I have to. I don't decorate them. Of course, if I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, I put normal shoes on because those Crocs would probably give me blisters.
Could be blisters.
I mean,
You
they're
are
not
blisters.
name brand ones. They came from Walmart and only cost $10. But
Are you sure?
what?
No. Are you sure?
They look like Crocs. What? So I'm going to try to make a regular video tomorrow. We've just been putting up shorts lately. But there hasn't been much going on that is really vlog worthy. I don't want to make people bored and then they go away.
Well, once things start thawing out over here more, where we can start doing more, even if it's just around here, then we can.
Yeah, I'm so tired of being stuck in the house because it's wintertime. Belfry Bats, what's your favorite shirt of Don's? That Trailer Park Boys shirt he wears. I got that for him for Christmas or birthday or something. I like Trailer Park Boys. It has Bubbles on it. Bubbles is my favorite. Then Ricky, then Julian. And Mr. Leahy, of course. Randy's okay. He's kind of annoying. I like J-Rock. I like pretty much everybody.
What are you looking at my gut for?
Oh yeah, that guy. That Philip Collins. What are you looking at my gut for? The guy who played him died though, and so did John Dunsworth. Samantha says, no guts. They make a charm out of anything you want. Unicorn, Starbucks drinks, cats, anything you like, and they fit in the holes of the Crocs. Alright, I haven't heard of that. Seems like that it would be more cool if it was like a charm bracelet or something. Punk Skunk says, Bubbles is the best, but yes, everyone is awesome. Yeah, did you know that Mike Smith, the guy who plays Bubbles, two of his kids are two of the Bottle Kids? His son and his daughter. And his son looks just like him. But so does his daughter, because his daughter wears glasses.
Poor kid. Looks
Yeah.
Just like her dad. Poor kid.
Samantha says, also Crocs make a flip-flop if you want to wear flip-flops again. Yeah, I'll have to check into them, because the last few pairs of flip-flops I had, they kept giving me a blister on the bottom of my feet where the end of the strap connects to the sole. So I don't know what that was about, but I've worn flip-flops my whole life, even as a little kid, and then all of a sudden they don't want to work right. Punk Skunk says, we saw them in a live performance in Phoenix years ago. Too funny. Yeah, I'd love that. And I see that they're going to be in Cleveland on the 24th to the 26th or something like that, Ohio. But we don't have the means to get to that right now. Maybe sometime we'll catch one of their shows. But yeah. Jan says, Don looks antsy. I think he needs a beer. No.
Tequila.
Tequila, that's disgusting.
No. Tequila.
Ugh. I remember in 1996 when I was 20 and I was in Tempe, Arizona with this jerk that I was supposed to be dating. It was Christmas Eve, and I decided to party by drinking a whole bunch of tequila and orange juice mixed together.
Why would you mix tequila and orange juice?
Because that's all there was.
It's supposed to be vodka and orange juice,
yeah,
not
well,
tequila and orange juice.
That's all there was available. And then I got sick and threw up in the middle of the night and didn't know it, and woke up in a whole big puddle of
I wonder why.
tequila and orange juice. Now I can't even smell tequila anymore. It's nasty.
Yeah. You don't know how to drink, do you? I gotta teach you how to do that.
Samantha says the Rock and Roll Museum in the Christmas Story House. Yeah, that stuff's in Cleveland, right? We'll try to make it there to all that kind of stuff someday, but it takes a lot of money to go that far.
Yeah?
Yeah. And a better vehicle than this old Impala out here. Punk Skunk says, speaking of margaritas, do you guys like Mexican food? Yeah, I love Mexican food.
Yeah?
And I've also had real Mexican food, apparently. Because that guy I was with out in Southern California when I was 19 and 20 kept giving me all this stuff that he said was real Mexican food, and that the stuff they have in Michigan is crap. So, I don't know. All it was like tortillas with beef and Anaheim chilies all rolled up. So I guess that's real Mexican food according to him.
Yeah. According to him, yeah.
Michelle says, then you can come visit us. We're in Cleveland. Yeah, that'd be cool. Michelle says, Samantha, do you live in Cleveland? And then Belfry Bat says, what's the best Mexican restaurant in Onaway, Michigan?
Right one.
Ha ha ha. No, no Mexican restaurants. We have Woodwinds, which serves American food, Manzana's, which serves American food, and as of the last 4 days or so, there's a new one called Ma's Diner, which also serves American food. And then there's a pizza place. And that's all you're going to get around here. Oh, and Subway. There's a Subway. That's all you're going to get around here. As a matter of fact, I can't even tell you where there might be a Mexican restaurant in northern Michigan at all. Because there was one in Alpena and they went out of business. So I don't know if there are any anymore. Anywhere. Oh, and there was La Senorita, which was like a local Mexican food chain, and the food was really, really good. And they went out of business. I think there were 5 of them or something. They all went out of business, and now I see the one in Petoskey has been torn down, and they're putting a car wash in its spot. And then the one in Gaylord, they turned into a dispensary. So no more La Senorita either. A Taco Bell, that's all we got. Well, all we have around here. And then not in Onaway. Belfry Bat says Subway bread is made out of yoga mats. Yeah, we don't go to Subway much anymore. I got really sick of everything. And every time I turn around, we get a flyer in the mail that says, all new stuff. And then you look at it, it's just the same old stuff.
Yep.
I'm so tired of them. Punk Skunk says, someone needs to start a burrito food truck there. There is one food truck in Onaway in the summer. It goes between Onaway and Sheboygan. And she says she serves Mexican food, but I've never stopped at it.
Yeah, we never stopped.
That might be the closest you can get, but she doesn't do it now. She only does it in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah, we never stopped and checked it out, so.
Yeah. But yeah, I forgot all about that little food truck. I suppose this summer when she's there, we should check her out and see what her stuff tastes like.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Jan, I stopped eating at Subway when they fired Jared. Michelle says, we had Mexican food in Joliet, Illinois on Monday. It was delicious. Yeah, I miss that. Miss Mexican food. It's been, the last time was, I think it was fall 2018 when we went to La Senorita in Traverse City was the last time we had Mexican food. It's been a long time. And now that, like I said, it's out of business. Samantha says, do you enjoy the dispensaries? Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you making more coffee?
Yeah.
You must want to stay up all night long.
Yeah, why not? Use it up, Camilo. Use it up. Use it up, it's good boy.
Yeah, that is one thing that Onaway does have, a dispensary.
Yeah?
Yeah, they don't have a Mexican food place, but they have a dispensary.
They're not badly priced on their carts nowadays anymore either.
Yeah. Michelle says, what's your favorite coffee flavors? Peppermint mocha. Peppermint mocha, anything, everything. I'm not the one that goes after all the pumpkin spice junk. I want all the peppermint mocha stuff. Samantha says, I've never been to one. One day I hope to see the inside of one. Do they have any around where you live? Or are you in Michigan or another state? Because it's legal in Michigan.
I was going to say, well, depending on what state you're
Yeah.
in. I know the one here in Onaway, just to get through the door, you got to have your ID ready.
Yeah, they won't let you in the building without carding you first.
Yep, you can't make it in their door first. You can't make it in their door, period, until you show them your ID.
Yeah. Oh, Samantha says, I'm in Ohio. Yeah, it's not legal there yet,
Yeah, it's not legal there yet.
Last I heard it wasn't.
Yeah, same here. So.
Samantha says, but it's only for medical. Yeah, so you'd have to get a card, a marijuana card.
Yeah, I was going to say you have to get your medical marijuana card to be able to even get through the door there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got medical marijuana dispensaries too. Like me and Tino would never be able to get through the door.
Yeah, because we don't have cards.
We don't have the medical marijuana.
They have different kinds of marijuana for medical than they do for recreation.
Yeah, for their medical marijuana, it's stronger.
Yeah.
And then for the recreational. So if we wanted our hands on the real good stuff, we'd have to get our medical cards.
Jan says, Andrea and I will give you all of our peppermint K-Cups. We didn't like that flavor. Yeah, I'll take them. I like that kind of thing. And I like peppermint hot chocolate too.
Yeah.
But whenever I go to like Bigby Coffee or Starbucks or a local coffee shop or anything, I always ask for usually peppermint mocha iced coffee. Unless I'm cold, and then I'll get it hot. But it's still peppermint mocha. Like when we filmed that Christmas Parade of Lights in Sheboygan. It was freezing.
Oh yeah, it was horrible that night.
Yeah, and we waited in the new coffee shop there.
Being right there on the lake.
Yeah, we waited for the parade to start in that new coffee shop, and I got the peppermint mocha, but I got it as a hot one, like a latte, instead of an iced coffee because I was so cold.
Oh yeah, it was a really cold night that night. Really cold.
Yeah.
It was bitter.
It was really cold the year before when I filmed that parade too.
Yeah.
I always have to stand in the cold and freeze to film that parade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you got to figure the lake's just like right there.
Lake Huron. Yeah. So all that cold air is blowing off that.
Yeah. Picking up all that cold water that just radiates off in that water.
Yeah. It's worth it though, because that's a really pretty parade. We have 2 videos up on our channel now of that parade so far, and we go film it every year now. Now that I finally know about it, I didn't know about it until 2021.
And both times that we went and filmed that, it was really cold those nights.
Yeah.
Especially the first time that we went. The first night that we went seemed to be worse than the second time that we went.
Yeah.
You know, for how cold it was. At least that's the way it felt to me anyway.
Yeah. Samantha says the laws are weird in Ohio for marijuana. And Belfry Bats, which movie is better, Dark Crystal, Willow, or Labyrinth? That's not fair, because all 3 of those are really good movies.
Well, I had no issues about crossing out
What?
the Dark Crystal.
What, you don't like that one? You know what's funny is that I liked
it was
that new series of the Dark Crystal better than I liked the old original movie.
Yeah, I like.
But Willow and Labyrinth, they're both really good.
Yeah, those two, I got a little hard time deciding.
And I like the Never Ending Story too, but only the first one.
Yeah.
Not those weird sequels they made. But yeah, Labyrinth I've watched over and over and over and over. We just watched Willow last month, rewatched it again, so we could watch that new series, which I thought was good. So I guess if I had to cross one off, it would be Dark Crystal. Because the first one I thought was ridiculously corny. It seemed like they did a better job on the series, but then they canceled the series. So there you go. Punk Skunk says, I have a Dark Crystal big doll. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Samantha says, have you seen or heard of a movie called The Whale? I haven't seen it. I have heard of it. It's got Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but heard about it.
But yeah, I know about it. We just haven't watched it. I'm sure when it's available, we will. I do like, what is his name? From the Dark Crystal. One of those big monster guys with the big long nose. I can't remember his name now. I would get an action figure, like a detailed figure or whatever of him if I could afford it. The something or other his name was. I don't remember it. Jan says, I don't get that weird giant flying dog thing in Neverending Story. It made me uncomfortable as a kid. It's a dragon. It's a luck dragon. Yes, it looked like a dog. It looked like the dog we had when I was growing up, but it's a dragon. Samantha says, watched it last week and it's great. He just won an Oscar for it. Yeah, we'll check it out when we can. Somebody's driving around outside. We don't get traffic coming by here, so whenever a car does come by, we definitely hear it. Somebody's out there.
Yeah.
But they're not here. Nobody comes over. Nobody ever comes over here.
Not usually, no.
No. But that's okay. Samantha says, what's the newest movie you guys watched? I don't know. As for theater movies that only went to the theater, none.
Not in many years when it comes to the theater.
Yeah. I mean, we watch things on Netflix, new movies on Netflix and stuff, but I don't know what was the newest one.
I know that I watched something that was dated from 2022, but I don't recall the names of them.
I watched some of them that are 2023 now.
Yeah, so.
On Netflix.
But just don't recall the names of them, so they couldn't have been that good if I can't remember the names.
I guess not. We have our favorite older movies we like to watch too.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. My arm's going to sleep.
Yeah, I like watching, Shawshank Redemption, things like that.
The Green Mile.
Green Mile.
That you watch over and over. I want to see, what was that called with that clown, that weird clown? Terrifier. Terrifier 2. Because we finally watched Terrifier, the first Terrifier, a couple weeks ago, and I really liked it. Now I want to see Terrifier 2, but that's not streaming anywhere.
Yeah.
Samantha says, yeah, from 23, 22, any movies, newer movies you would suggest? I don't know.
There's a lot of good
Can't really think of anything right now.
Yeah, I can't think of anything right offhand, but there's a lot of good movies out there, though.
Yeah. I probably have to look back through my Netflix list to see what we watched. Seems like we watch more series than anything.
Yeah.
Like we're doing another marathon of Cheers again. We watched that all the way through 2019 or something like that.
It's been a minute.
Now we're doing it again. Now, what's going to happen? You're going to want to watch Frasier again next? That'll be the third time I've seen it all.
I don't know. I want to watch that so fucking much. I don't know if I'd want to rewatch that or not.
What, Frasier?
Yeah.
Well, you did watch it once.
Yeah, I know. But
And
my
I
mom
watched it once,
My mom
too.
watched that like all the time, like almost every day, all day.
Cocaine Bear. Punk Skunk says Cocaine Bear is the best. Yeah, but we still haven't had a chance to see it yet. Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. How's that?
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't want to know. Leave me out of it. For older movies, Patch Adams is a pretty good one for, it's not like a real super old movie, but it's an older
Yes, it
movie.
is.
Not super old.
Yeah, it is. It came out in like the early 90s or something.
So it's not that old then.
Yes, it is.
Not when you look over at the length of the time space, the time continuum. Yeah, really.
Except the fact that we're getting old.
It's not like that. It's not like it come out in the 60s or something,
Yeah, well, the 90s are apparently old timer days to everybody now.
No, it's not.
That's what people think.
Maybe to the
people have been posting stuff on Facebook from the 2000s and saying, "Don't you feel old now?" I'm like, "What?"
I don't. You want to feel old? Get back into the 1960s.
All right, Patch Adams came out in 1998.
So you're saying that then that means I should be worth some money then. That means I should be a collector's item. Because I'm from the 1970s.
Yeah, me too. Susan says, A Man Called Otto was good, Tom Hanks. Yeah, I saw the previews for that and I want to see it, but I don't know where it's going to be streaming, if it ever will. Samantha says, yeah, with Art the Clown, he's great. Did you see the one before Terrifier with him? Not many people know about the movie before Terrifier. Yes, we did see that. Because I went through, after I watched Terrifier, I wanted to see if there were any more, and then that other movie came up, and we watched it. But Terrifier 2 is not on there, on Netflix. And the reason I found out about the Terrifier stuff and Art the Clown is because we watched the Grim Life Collective, and they did a video where they showed that guy getting his makeup put on, and it was at a convention or something. So I'm like, well, who is this clown supposed to be? So I looked it up, and then that's when I found out about that the Terrifier stuff. And Susan says, Cocaine Bear will be streaming soon, I'm sure. Yeah, I would think so. Samantha says, so you guys really like scary movies? Yes, especially scary, weird movies. Like, say, House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
So,
yeah, that's you. I like the ones that are really, really weird. And Art the Clown, that's weird.
Saw is weird.
I haven't seen all the Saw movies. I've only seen the one where the guy had to cut his leg off. That's the only one I've seen.
Oh, well, that one is weird, though.
Not as weird as that other stuff.
You want weird? That's one of them to watch.
Punk Skunk says, most of what you'll be getting in the package from us is from the 90s. Alright, that'll be cool. Like I said, we'll just wait, and we'll put it over there on the counter when it comes, and we'll wait till we're live. And then we'll do an unboxing. Belfry Bats says, did you ever watch Eraserhead, Clockwork Orange, or Pink Flamingos? If not, you better get busy. They're all from the glorious 70s. Eraserhead, no. Pink Flamingos, no. But I love Clockwork Orange. And I didn't watch that for the first time until last year. I'd always heard of it, but didn't watch it. Then as soon as I watched it, I got hooked on it. Goldenface says, do you guys watch Mr. Ballin'? I haven't heard of that one either. Samantha says, oh man, I want to hang out with you guys. I love weird, scary movies. Ever seen anything by A24? No.
I think I might have.
You?
I think I might have.
Belfry Bats, I'm singing in the rain. All right. But yeah, I don't like the movies so much where it's just girls getting chased around, scream, 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 stab, stab, stab. All the. I like the really weird, creepy stuff.
Weird, creepy stuff.
Yeah.
You want to see something weird and creepy?
What?
Go and look in the bathroom mirror.
Okay. But yeah, if there's any other weird, creepy stuff I haven't heard of, then I'll check it out.
Yeah, we got some pretty good weird, creepy movies in our movie collection. You know, this the horror.
Yeah, but I don't know if you if you're thinking the same kind of weird, creepy that I'm thinking.
Well, everybody does have their own interpretation of it.
Yeah. Punk Skunk. Mr. Ballin is awesome. Ballin, Balin, what is it? Anyway, I'll have to look that up and see what that is. Check it out.
Peepers, creepers. Look at those peepers.
Huh. But yeah, I like the American Horror Story stuff too. All the seasons, not just certain ones. And that stuff's really weird.
What about Wrong Turn?
That was stupid. That was so stupid.
You were licking my wound. You want to see that lame one again?
No.
You were licking my wound?
Yuck. Samantha says A24 has really great weird movies. The Witch, Hereditary, The Whale, Ex Machine, mid-90s, Infinity Pool, X, Peel, Midsummer. A24, what is that, like a channel or something? Oh, Jan says, Mr. Ballin is a YouTuber who tells scary stories. Alright. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
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 Samantha says, yeah, AHS is all great. I liked The Coven and Roanoke. Yeah, I liked all of them. I don't get how every time a new season comes out, everybody's like, oh, I'm not even going to watch that. It sounds like garbage. And then they'll go on and be like, I didn't like this season, and I didn't like this season, and I didn't like this season. And it's like, okay, then why are you watching it at all?
Yeah. If you don't like watching something, don't waste your time watching it.
Don't watch it and then go online and complain. But what I really don't like is when somebody refuses to watch something and says it's crap. How do you know? You didn't watch it.
Oh, that's because they're judging the book by its cover.
Yeah, and listening to what other people say. Go by your own opinion.
That's right. Be original.
Just because somebody says, "Oh, that movie's a piece of crap," don't watch it, doesn't mean don't watch it. Watch it and form your own opinion. You might love it.
Yeah, just because.
And then if you listen to that one person who said don't watch it, you might be missing out on something that you really like.
Mm-hmm.
So go by your own judgment, not somebody else's. Oh, Samantha says A24 is the production company, but they make very strange, scary, weird movies. All right, I'll have to look up and see if I can find any of those. Belfry Bat says, look up the Mr. Ballin story called Bell's Canyon. All right.
We should think about wrapping this up soon so that I can do some firewood for tonight.
Yeah. I guess we've been doing almost 2 hours, yeah. So I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up because Don wants to take care of what do you say you have to do?
Wood.
Oh.
Otherwise, you're going to be going by electric heat, and
no, that's not good.
And you complain that you're always cold when we do electric. So, but going too far in the future, we will have to be going back to electric. So.
Yeah, I know. Punk Skunk says, Belfry Bats has done amazing art pieces of both The Witch and Midsummer. I was kind of bummed they sold because I wanted to keep them. Well, did you take photos first so you can at least remember them? And Jan says, that's cool. I have to go heat up a burrito anyway. All right.
Ooh, a burrito? Eat one
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, I wish we had some burritos.
Throw some cheese on it.
Put them in the air fryer. They would come out really crispy.
Oh, yeah. Throw some cheese on there.
Samantha says, you guys always make my week. And Punk Skunk says, yes, we have photos. Well, go ahead and send them to me on Instagram or wherever you messaged last time, because I'm kind of curious. Don't worry, I won't show them to anybody else. I'll keep the secret. So your artwork doesn't get stolen.
Secrets.
Yeah. But
Excuse the burp I just passed. You lucky didn't come out of my bum.
Golden Face says, do you guys do a live chat weekly? We try to.
Try to.
Yeah, if something comes up or we're not up to it or whatever, we don't. But we've been trying to do it every Tuesday at 9. So most likely, yes. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and say goodnight and thank you so much for coming. And if you didn't leave a thumbs up yet, go ahead because that helps people see our videos. Yeah. Thank you very much. But go ahead and say goodnight.
Go ahead and say your good mornings.
All right. Samantha says, please keep posting videos. You guys are awesome. Well, thank you. I am going to make a normal video tomorrow. I put up a short today, but shorts aren't the same as the normal ones.
Yeah. Yeah, just haven't been filming a lot just because
nothing's been going on.
Nothing's really going on. And
yeah. But now I have to come over here and turn you guys off.
But hopefully all that changes when the weather starts getting.
Yeah, because we can do more things like go fishing and go see things.
Yeah, getting down here on the river somewhere and going fishing and stuff and all that.
Yep. So, bye everybody. Good night.
Good morning.